Hello everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name is Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. This is part 2 of reacting to Love Island skincare routines. I filmed this all in one go before, but when I was editing it down, I realized that the video was over 30 minutes long and I'm like, nobody's gonna fucking watch that. If you haven't seen part 1 already, I will have it linked down in the description box below. It was highly entertaining. Since then, I have learned a lot more about Love Island and I realized how stupid and just ridiculous I sounded in that video. But this is gonna be the part 2 of that video. So if I say anything that's very ignorant or unknowledgeable about Love Island, don't come for me. I've learned so much more about the show since I filmed that video. But anyway, here's part 2. Moving right along, we have Naz. Let's see his skincare routine. Whoa. Damn! Are all the guys on Love Island this attractive? Because maybe I need to watch this show. Lovely man.
Wake up every morning with bags under our eyes. What's the first thing we've got to do? Get rid of them bags, obviously. The anti-fatigue eye roll-on, you know.
Oh, okay.
Obviously all we do is just, you don't even have to squeeze.
Oh, you know what?
Like,
I have seen this product. Yes, I have. Wow, this is an old skincare product. It's been around for a while.
Etc, etc. You feel like somewhat hydrated. You feel ready to like wake up and be alert and attack the day. So I think this is a great way to start your day.
I'm just gonna say I'm not really a fan of that product. I feel like there's much better eye products out there. Eye products can be great when they have active ingredients to really treat concerns, but when it's kind of just for like cooling, depuffing, hydrating the under eye area, honestly, I would just recommend getting some cooling ice globes. Those have proven to be so effective at really getting rid of any morning eye bags. When it comes to genetic eye bags, honestly, a skincare product isn't gonna get rid of those. That's when plastic surgery or a procedure would be really beneficial to get rid of my goodness, what is in my throat? To get rid of those eye bags. Like, I personally struggle with indentations on my under eye area, which makes it look like I constantly have eye bags, when in reality, I've just always had them. I believe it's Sephora collection that has some great cooling ice globes that are really fun to use, but you don't need an eye cream for that.
When I say anti-fatigue moisturizing cream, listen,
okay.
Look at the state of my skin. And I know for a fact, my skin is always looking fresh, absolutely fresh. And you know why? Because we hydrate, we moisturize. Like, that is actually one thing that I take pride in, you know, skincare. Look at that.
A little aggressive with the application, but honestly, I kind of do the same thing. So I definitely can't judge. I just have a question. Why are the guys shirtless? I guess it is Love Island, like tropical type vibes. I don't know, are they just shirtless the whole time on the series? Anti-fatigue moisturizer sounds interesting coming from someone who is consistently fatigued. Oh, okay, so it's another L'Oreal Men Expert product. I'll be honest, I'm really not a fan of this line, but maybe this product will, you know, change my mind. It's £8, so definitely not a bad price point at all. Man, I'm really struggling to find this ingredient list. Okay, well, I've been searching for a while. I can't find the ingredients. Given the other products in the range, I don't think I found a single skincare product from them that I like, so that's my thoughts on that.
Anti-fatigue quenching gel. Quenching, you know, that makes it sound like it's somewhat fancy, can't lie. And guess what? It is quenching. So this is when your face is feeling fatigued and tired, you know, this kind of, and oily, and this really does help to combat it. So
okay, combats oiliness. It's another face cream?
Apply it to the spots that are
I guess it is. Interesting.
Tired, and hopefully, you know, people aren't like, Jesus Christ, now you're shining. I know you're shining, but you're shining, your forehead is... It's not good.
His personality is so great. I can totally see why they casted him on this show because he's so fun. I love it. Honestly, it is just so good to see men that really fit into the traditional definition of masculinity talking about the importance of taking care of their skin and how it makes them feel better because, you know, I could talk all day long in my videos, but we're not blind. I am not the poster child of masculinity. Newsflash! No one ever suspected this. So even though I could be blabbing all day long about how men should take care of their skin, it's really encouraging seeing people like him talk about it and share product recommendations for other men who are interested. It's that accessibility, man. I love it. Okay, so the L'Oreal Men Expert Hydra Energetic Anti-Fatigue Turbo Boost Gel. Oh my gosh, these names are so long. I said, man, I can't freaking find the ingredients. I've ran into this issue before with L'Oreal Men's products. They're just really hard to find the ingredients for. I don't know why. Anyway, I love his personality. He was lovely. Seems like a super fun guy. I love that he makes his skincare routine fun and just normalizes it for men. However, looking at the products that he uses, I just wouldn't use them. I really wouldn't. It kind of sucks because I wasn't able to find the ingredient list for any of them, but knowing the brand, knowing the overall products, they're just not ones that I would recommend or use. Honestly, if you are wanting some men's skincare product recommendations, I highly recommend checking the videos in my description box. The main one I recommend is called the Best Men's Skincare Routine. I have all the best products that are really relevant to the specific concerns that guys have. The best of the best products, I highly recommend checking it out. And then finally, we have the last contestant I will be reacting to. Her name is Kaz. Let's check it out.
Hi, it's Kaz, and I'm here to show you my one.
Man, all the contestants on the show are so beautiful.
So, what are you waiting for? Come get ready with me. The
She's
first
so
thing I'm
cute. I
going to
love
do is
it.
use these face tools. So they're both from Botanics. This is the eye massager.
Ooh, cool.
this is
I've never
a
seen one
gua
that
sha.
looks like that.
Both rose quartz.
Hey, gua sha. Love a gua sha.
So, with the eye massager, what I'm going to do is use it underneath my eyes. And what both these
Interesting,
things
huh?
do is basically promote blood flow and circulation. Just think of it as like a pre-massage, you know? We're pampering the skin today.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about pampering. If you guys don't know my thoughts on gua sha, I think it's great. Really nice, luxurious, fun experience. It's very relaxing. The eye massager looks really interesting. I haven't seen one like it before, but don't have an issue with it whatsoever. Guys, let me know if I'm totally in the dark for this, but are all the contestants on Love Island black? I don't know why, for some reason I didn't know that, but if that is the case, then I think that's awesome. We need more TV shows with black representation. And considering Love Island's so popular, I think that's amazing. But let me know if I'm wrong, because I could totally be wrong. Like I said, I literally have never seen a single moment from this TV show.
Step 2, I'm going to cleanse my face.
Okay, there we go.
I
Another
have
micellar
to
water.
rinse micellar water. If you've got makeup on from the night before, it happens to the best of us. I recommend a double cleanse. So micellar water basically removes impurities.
I love the
cleanses
education
the
that she
face.
shares around it. It's
It
awesome.
also leaves you feeling refreshed and relaxed afterwards. Step 3, I'm going to be
Oh,
toning
okay.
anti-skin fat
This is
water.
very similar
The packaging on this
to the
is literally
previous
my
routine.
favorite because you twist it. You don't get wasted. So you literally pour the smallest amount.
Oh, I forgot to mention this before. So when it comes to using the fat water or any type of toner, you don't need to use a cleansing pad. A lot of people think that, and I think it comes from the old use of toners, which was to additionally cleanse the skin. But toners now are more about hydration, replenishing the skin, and by putting a toner on a cleansing pad, you're just wasting a lot of the product that could be absorbed by your skin and make your product last a lot longer, which would be way better bang for your buck. You just squeeze it directly into the palm of your hand and then just pat it into your skin, and way better experience, way less waste. I do find it interesting that she is going in with the same products that India has gone in with. I'm wondering if they'll all be the same. She did use the gua sha and the eye massager, so I guess not.
Step number 4, I'm going to be
Oh my
using
gosh!
Henriksen Bright Under Eye Cream. So you literally put the smallest amount under both your eyes. And what's great about this is it instantly revives, refreshes your
Yes.
under eyes, and it brightens them. So what you're going to do, pat that in. I recommend patting it up all the way to the brow bone.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I have one too many late nights. So
Yes.
you need the moment to refresh.
Very guilty.
And it's got vitamin C in it as well, so
Yes.
it's a win-win. When I hear vitamin C, I'm like, give me that product, give me that product, give me that product.
Completely agree with her. For my skin personally, as I've struggled with more dark circles and dark spots, vitamin C has been a great ingredient to help with that. I personally love that product. I believe that Ulla Henriksen, I keep pronouncing their name wrong, came out with a new version of the product, which is actually fragrance-free. And I've talked about that product in multiple videos. I've used it for months. I love that product. It has this nice, like ever so slight brightening effect to the under eye area, which is great for combating that darkness, but it's very minimal. It's honestly the perfect balance between makeup and skincare. Actually, for that, would recommend the Peter Thomas Roth Potency Eye Serum, the most powerful thing I've ever used for helping to get rid of dark circles. This eye cream is more beneficial for the every single day use. Just getting that consistent vitamin C to help prevent dark circles while minimizing the darkness under your eyes. And I also love that with that pigment, it's still able to be used on skin tones as dark as hers. Great to see it actually being used by someone with her complexion.
So for the next step, I'm going to be using
okay.
number 7's capsules. Just pop it open. You're just going to squeeze the product onto your fingertips.
These type of products
Once
are
you've
really
done
cool.
that, you literally have the power of their antioxidants. on your fingertips.
She would be so good in marketing. The way that she's describing products, I'm like, wow, you know how to describe products so eloquently in a way I never could. Let me look at the ingredients of this because I do have an interest in the types of products that are preserved in like a little capsule, especially for vitamin C, because vitamin C is one of those ingredients that's very finicky. It's very difficult to stabilize in a way that won't make it go bad quickly. But when it's preserved from air and light like that, it helps make sure that you're getting all the best benefits delivered into your skin. Okay, so it's a set of 30 for 20 pounds. So, you know, not the cheapest thing out there, but definitely not a bad price point. Oh, it's fragrance free. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, I don't know if it's just number 7 in the US, but in the past, I've only ever seen number 7 products have fragrance in them. Am I like totally bugging? Let me know if you guys know if like maybe they've revamped all their products and I just wasn't aware. And it says the capsule material is 95% plant-based and plastic-free, which is super cool because that's also a big bone to pick that I sometimes have with those types of products. It has ascorbic acid that's suspended in dimethicone, so great for the skin. Ooh, raspberry leaf extract as well. That's super cool. It has antioxidant benefits for the skin. I love this product. I think it's great. I actually really want to try this one. Again, another one that I want to get when I go to the UK.
Next up, I'll be cracking on the serum. 1, 2, 3 drops. Gently
super
rub that
precise.
together.
I love it.
And then apply it to your face, making sure you avoid your eyes and your lips.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Okay, so not only does it smell like watermelon,
don't love
so
that.
lush, but it also hydrates and refreshes your skin. Which is basically the same thing that actual watermelon does, like the fruit. Comes up with this stuff.
Kind of, yeah. What she was saying about watermelon, it has some antioxidant benefits, definitely for the skin, but as far as like focused on deep hydration, not necessarily, but it's definitely not a bad ingredient to use. However, if you do smell a product that smells like watermelon, it's usually added fragrance. Not a crazy fan of that, in addition to the Fenty skin product, so I'd say just go with one.
For the next step, I'll be using the Dr.
Wow,
Jart
okay, another hydrating product.
facial spray. Give it a nice little shake. And then, have a healthy distance between you and the product, okay? And you just give yourself a... And what this does for your
she's
skin
going in.
is literally make it feel supple, smooth, and moisturized right away.
Okay, so I actually have tried that product out before. Dr. Jart is one of those brands with their Cicapair line. It works so well to reduce redness, but they use so many fragrant essential oils that I don't love that I'm just like, ugh, I want to love you so bad, but god damn it. No, there are some products from Dr. Jart that I'm obsessed with. I absolutely love.
The next step is to moisturize. So,
oh, Soap and Glory. Wow, I haven't heard about that brand in a while.
Hydrating aqua gel. What we need to do is get literally a blueberry-sized amount.
Perfect
of
amount. I love it.
You're gonna take that, rub it in, and you're just gonna massage that onto the skin. Make sure you get it on your face.
She's so gentle. Honestly, everyone that I've reacted to so far does such a good job applying the products to their skin. I have a feeling she really loves fragrance because, not to, you know, be a broken record, but one of my issues with Soap and Glory products is that they really go in with a fragrance. It is very, very intense, and it seems like each of the products that she's used so far are kind of focused on that fragrant experience, which, you know, I guess is an individual thing. I just get nervous about the sensitivity and irritation, and she is going in with, wow, just a lot of hydrating products considering this is a daytime routine. I was thinking for some reason that this was nighttime, but it's definitely day. That is a lot of hydration, girl.
Next step, I'm going to be using number
SPF.
7 Hydroluminous Day Cream, which has got SPF 15 in it. With this product, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply 2 fingers worth.
Oh, okay. I love the fingertip that she does.
Amount.
You know, if there's one product to go in with generously, it is definitely the sunscreen.
Ears and my chest. And I feel like people underestimate the importance of like actually using SPF.
Yes.
Even if you're not in the sun all day. Sun damage, oh, that stuff happens.
Preach! I could listen to that TED Talk all day. She's so right, especially for people of color and Black people specifically. For some reason, there's this narrative out there that SPF isn't important when it absolutely is. Now, she goes in with the SPF 15 product. I typically recommend using SPF 30 or SPF 50. However, due to the melanin in her skin tone, it does make her skin less susceptible to a lot of the sun damage that is, say, you know, typical for people as pasty as me. So while I still do think it's good to use an SPF 30, at least she is going in with SPF. And it seems like that's an SPF moisturizer, which in addition to all the other products she's using, like, wow, that is just a lot of hydration for the daytime. I really wonder if she just has very dry skin because of how much moisture she is applying. I love the finger trick that she does. I believe though, it's actually 3 fingers usually that you want to use when measuring out sunscreen. Let me know if I'm wrong. Honestly, doing the 2 is applying a good amount of sunscreen to the face. I always try to apply mine very generously and recommend that people do. Usually the rule of thumb is like however much you think you need, you want to apply twice that. And going in with that 2-finger rule, I think is a great way of ensuring that you're applying enough to your skin. So glad you touched on sunscreen because that hasn't been mentioned in any of the other videos. But most of all, I love her. Like, I think I would definitely watch the episodes that she's in because her personality is so great. She's so fun. Oh my God, we are on 2 hours of reacting to Love Island contestant skincare routine, and I have some thoughts. What do I think of these routines? Honestly, I think it kind of depends on the person. I'd say it's like an even tie between Kaz and India. I loved India's products for like the ingredients and the actual formulas themselves, but I really loved the education that Kaz was able to provide. I'd say when it comes to actual products, I'm kind of like half-half. There's definitely a lot of products that I personally wouldn't recommend or use, but there were some that definitely took me by surprise, like the vitamin C capsules, the eye cream. I will be 100% honest, I don't think I'm going to watch the show just because I don't have the time to watch 65 episodes per season. Like, that number is still running in my brain. That is just crazy. That's wild. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I really want to hear from you guys, like what you thought of these routines, whose routine you liked best, what your thoughts are on the formulas. Like, I want to hear it all. If you haven't already, make sure you go and subscribe to my new podcast, Just a Position, where we talk about mental health, vulnerability, featuring some of your favorite creators. New episodes out every Thursday. I will have the link in the description box below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I will get some sleep now because I am tired, bro. Good luck and good night, y'all.